For today's headlines, Luzon under state of calamity. Duterte claims Robredo behind the hashtag nasaan ang Pangulo. Palace junks academic break. Malacañang raises doubts on Bayanihan 3. PNP pay grade increase sought. PBA Philippine Cup semis get underway. K-pop acts sing along BTS Dynamite. Monsoon to bring rains. Good morning, I am Sunday Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Wednesday, November 18, and now the news. President Rodrigo Duterte on Tuesday night placed the entire Luzon under a state of calamity following the widespread devastation and flooding in the island due to a series of typhoons. Such declaration will allow local chief executives to utilize their respective calamity funds for relief and rehabilitation efforts, as well as monitor and control the prices of basic commodities in their respective areas. The entire Philippines, however, is already under a state of calamity due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. This follows the recommendation made by the National Disaster Risk and Reduction and Management Council after Luzon was battered by typhoons Quinta, Rolly, Shoni, Tony, and Ulysses in less than 3 weeks, displacing thousands of families and leaving millions worth of damage to infrastructure and agriculture. The most recent typhoon submerged several provinces in Luzon, particularly the Cagayan region, and left at least 73 individuals dead. Meantime, President Rodrigo Duterte on Tuesday claimed that Vice President Leni Robredo was behind the hashtag nasaan ang Pangulo when successive typhoons hit the country. In his televised speech, the president accused Robredo for supposedly making it appear that he was missing in action during the onset of typhoons Rolly and Ulysses. A visibly irked chief executive defended himself anew from criticisms that he was out of the public eye when Ulysses pounded several provinces last week, saying he was attending the virtual summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations at the time. In response, Robredo in a Twitter post raised the possibility that the president was fed with wrong information that she was behind the hashtag, which chastised Duterte's lack of public appearance during typhoons. The president in his speech also threatened to ruin Robredo's presidential bid and warned her that it will be her biggest nightmare. Duterte also expressed his anger to Robredo for visiting typhoon-hit areas and for coordinating with rescue teams during the typhoon, saying she should not compete with him. Robredo responded that she was just doing her job and that helping typhoon victims is not a competition. Malacañang on Tuesday rejected calls for an academic break after a string of typhoons ravaged the country on top of the coronavirus pandemic, saying that these calamities did not have much effect on education since modular or online learning is the primary mode of instruction. Kabataan Party List Representative Sara Elago and various student organizations recently urged the government to declare a nationwide suspension of classes to ease the worries of students, some of whom lost their modules and computers due to unprecedented flooding in several provinces. However, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque argued that the recent calamities would not interfere with education since the government does not impose face-to-face or in-person classes. Roque also said the Commission on Higher Education has allowed universities and colleges to extend the semester up to 2 weeks to accommodate class suspensions due to typhoons. He also noted that SHED has rejected the clamor for academic break for college students and left the decision to suspend classes to university administrators. Several universities, including Ateneo de Manila University, University of Santo Tomas and the Polytechnic University of the Philippines have earlier suspended their synchronous and asynchronous activities to help students and faculty members cope with the effects of Ulysses. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can you get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, na pink yung sofa, tapos slides, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget my...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang, okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... can't say ko salita. Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami
Call
mag-deliver.
to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Call na rin kayo.
Call to deliver.
Malacañang on Tuesday expressed doubts the proposal for a third Bayanihan law that is expected to aid victims of back-to-back typhoons in Luzon would fly, calling them premature. Senate President Pro Tempore Ralph Recto and Marikina City Representative Stella Luz Kimbo on separate occasions broached the idea of passing Bayanihan 3 to aid calamity-stricken provinces and cushion the economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic. Echoing the sentiments of Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez III, Presidential Spokesperson Secretary Harry Roque said the measures will no longer be relevant if funds for such purposes are already included in the proposed 2021 national budget. Lawmakers have earlier underscored the need to increase the government's calamity funds since stronger typhoons are expected to enter the country next year. Under the 2021 spending plan, about 27.25 billion pesos is allocated for the National Disaster Risk and Management Council, and the Quick Response Funds, a bit higher than 22.8 billion pesos in the 2020 national budget. The Congress earlier passed measures to aid the government in its COVID-19 response, the Bayanihan to Heal as One Act or Bayanihan 1, and the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act or Bayanihan 2. Possible amendments to Republic Act 8551 or the law establishing the Philippine National Police are eyed in the Senate to increase the entry-level salaries of non-uniformed personnel. During the Senate debates on the proposed budget of the Department of the Interior and Local Government for 2021, Senator Panfilo Lacson said he had discussed the possible amendment to PNP law with newly installed National Police Chief Debold Sinas. This, he said, aims to address the low entry-level salary for doctors, chemists, and lawyers in the police force. Lacson said many hesitate joining the force because of the poor entry-level salary grade. He added that this cannot be done through a mere special provision in the 2021 General Appropriations Act, thus the need to amend the PNP law. In sports, the best-of-5 semi-final series of the Philippine Basketball Association will begin today at the Angeles University Foundation Gym in Clark, Pampanga. Clashing at 3:45 p.m. are the TNT Tropang Giga and Phoenix Fuel Masters, while squaring off in the 6:30 p.m. nightcap are the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings and Meralco Bulls. Top seed Ginebra, which booted out rain or shine in the quarterfinals, is expected to face a tough resistance from Meralco. The Bolts are on high following a huge upset win over the throned 5-peat conference champions San Miguel Beer in their quarters do-or-die match. The number 2 seed TNT defeated Alaska in the quarters, while Phoenix beat Magnolia to reach the semifinals. We will be back. Stay with us.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
K-pop idols BTS, TXT, G-Friend, Leeun, Nana, Newest, and Rookie Group and Hyphen performed a virtual video sing-along of the BTS hit Dynamite. These groups, all signed with big hit labels, posted their self-cam videos while singing Dynamite, which recently won Best Song at the MTV European Music Awards. The collaboration will form part of Big Hit Label's 2021 New Year's Eve live, physical and online concert. As of posting time, the video has drawn almost 2 million views on YouTube and has been trending on social media. K-pop superstar BTS is gearing up for the upcoming release of its latest album, B. Northeast monsoon will prevail over Luzon that will bring partly cloudy at the time cloudy skies with isolated rains over Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon. Visayas and Mindanao will have generally fair weather condition except from isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. No active tropical cyclone within Philippine area of responsibility. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store for our wardrobe. Again, this is Sandy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app, now you can check, view, subscribe, renew, help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps are the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Kung nga naman, sir, ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thriller, the first ever Bini Bini pad, now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Bilang bagong mag-asawa, sabay kaming natututo sa buhay.
Sabay rin namin inaaral ng mga bayarin sa bahay.
Kahit kami, nagtaka sa biglang laki ng electricity bill namin. Huwag pong mangambang maputulan. Sinisigurado ng Meralco na walang disconnection hanggang September.
Estimated bills lang ang natanggap natin ng March, April, at para sa ilan, May. Dahil sa lockdown, isang tabi to para hindi na maguluhan.
Ang May o June ay actual meter reading na. Kung May, nagka-actual reading, ibabawas dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran hanggang 3 buwang konsumo.
Kung estimated reading sa May at June nagka-actual reading, ibabawas din dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran. Hanggang 4 na buwang konsumo. Walang labis. Tandaan, kung ano lang na konsumo,
yun lang ang babayaran.
ako po si Mateo G.
At ako naman po si Sarah G.
G?
G!